We're making, in this lesson, beetroot soda bread, Nora. Pink bread? Yes, please. This bread is the perfect first bread recipe for kids because it doesn't need to rest and prove and there isn't lots of kneading. The beetroot gives it a really cool pink colour, which goes down well with the little ones, but it doesn't have a particularly strong beetroot taste. It is yummy, warm, fresh out the oven or toasted the next day. You can add some goat's cheese or cheddar if you like, and this recipe is so adaptable and the beetroot can be swapped out for all sorts of different veggies. So you could add in some carrots maybe instead, or some broccoli, or some courgette. So shall we make some pink bread?
Yeah.
Have you got all your pink accessories there?
Yeah, I have a pink nut, a pink flamingo, a pink kitty cat, and a pink pony, and ruby, and a pink potion, and a pink heart, a pink crystal, a pink brick, and 2 more pink bricks.
Wow, so pink. And do you know what we've got in here?
Beetroot.
Beetroot.
A
Pink spatula and a pink bowl. Everything's pink. We've gone pink crazy.
Pink crazy.
Pink crazy. Right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to whiz up my beetroot. Now, if you don't have a blender or a food processor, you can chop it really finely and then try and sort of give it a mush down with a fork. Or you could go down our favourite method of putting it in a bag and whacking it with a rolling pin. But I'm just going to use this hand blender. Oh! Oh, look, can you see?
Yeah.
It's cool, isn't it? It's quite quick. You just go like that. Really quick. Right, that's that done.
What? That was super quick.
I know, right? This is such a quick bread to make and it tastes absolutely yummy. This is one of Daddy's favourites, isn't it? Right, first thing you need to do is, can you do one of those? So a teaspoon of salt.
It's a lot.
Go on, pop that in.
1.
And then we need
Pink
crazy, teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, this is called.
Ooh.
That's it, one of those please.
Next one, let's go purple crazy.
No, this is all we need. Right, pop that in. Right, so, and then we need to give that a mix round before we pull the other bits in, okay? Oh, sorry, put it there. Okay, sorry, it's part of our pink, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so give that a mix before we add the other bits. Don't forget to preheat your oven to 180 degrees C fan or 200 degrees C conventional. And you need a baking tray to bake it on. Right. No, don't lick that, it'd be gross. It'll taste horrible. Or are you pretending?
Blowing it.
Oh, right, okay. The really fun thing about making soda bread is it's actually got a bit of science in it, Nora. Okay, I know. So in this buttermilk, there's a bit of acidity, okay?
What's acidity?
Acidity, it's a good question, I don't know how to answer it. What is acidity? In the buttermilk, there's something called an acid. Okay, well, what happens is, just gonna skip over it. What happens is the acid in the buttermilk reacts with the bicarbonate of soda, okay? And it creates bubbles inside the bread. And that's what makes the bread rise and have bubbles and taste all fluffy. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. So, Nora, have you mixed together the flour, the salt, and the bicarbonate of soda?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, if you could pour the buttermilk in for me, please.
All of it.
Yeah, all of it. Shove it in.
Yeah.
Aha. And then can you tip the beetroot in?
Beetroot is messy.
Ooh. Is it all in? Oh no, still some there. There we go.
It starts turning pink. Pink bread or pink.
That's it, good mixing. Can you see it's turning pink?
It's turning pink.
Oh.
Everybody.
That's it.
Pink.
It's pink!
Pink. Pink dough. Everybody.
Pink bread dough, look at that. That looks so cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Once you've mixed all your ingredients together, all you need to do is knead it very briefly just to bring the dough together. And you should have a very soft dough. Should be quite squishy like that. Okay, and we're just gonna tip it out onto the surface. So I'm gonna knead it ever so briefly and then shape it into a little ball, okay? And then we're gonna, oh, hang on actually, before I do that.
It looks like a brain.
It looks like a brain. Excellent. When our dough is finished and all our ingredients are mixed together, we're going to knead it very briefly. It'll be very soft and probably a bit sticky. We're going to shape it into a ball and then we're going to pop it on our baking tray. I've popped a little bit of flour on the baking tray just so it doesn't stick. And then do you know what we do? We need to cut a big cross in the top. Okay, and I'm going to trust you to do this bit. Right, so we're just going to cut a cross across the top. So we go down, and then we go across. Huh, there we go. See, that wasn't too bad, was it? Just cut it open a little bit more. So you just want to cut a cross in the top, and then that's ready to go in the oven for about 40-45 minutes until it's risen, and when you tap the bottom, it's hollow.
Tap, tap, tap.
Tap, 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 and it sounds hollow, hollow, hollow. You can, a really nice addition to this, if you sprinkle some seeds over, or some nuts.
Tap, tap, tap. Ow.
Or a bit of goat's cheese, be lovely.
Goat.
Goat's cheese, Right, I'm gonna pop this in the oven. Look at our lovely bread, Nora. Wow, look at that. So it's not quite as pink as it was, but it's still a bit pink, isn't it? We can check that it's done by turning it over and listen to the sound. Can you hear that sound? It sounds hollow, so that means that it's done. You ready to try some?
Yeah.
Awesome. Pink bread, how cool is that?
Yeah.
Cut.